Welcome to paradise. Honolulu, Hawaii, the site of the annual tradition of bowl season, the Easy Post Hawaii Bowl. Bowl games are not only a reward for how you played in the regular season, but can be a springboard into next year as well. As we'll see a squad from the Big 12, the Baylor Bears, taking on the 11th ranked team in the land, the Iowa State Cyclones. For EA Sports College Football, Reese Davis with you alongside David Pollack and Jesse Palmer. And guys, can't wait to get this one started. Kickoff team is out there ready to get this bowl game underway. From inside his own 15, trying to follow his blockers. Just never had a chance to shake loose, and he'll be brought down at the 24. So Iowa State's offense will get the first crack at it here. And these guys involve everybody in the passing game, and none more prominent than this big fella.
And the quarterback knows he's going to be under duress in this game. So who do you look for? The tight end. And there aren't many better than this guy.
No, and just big bodies that you can miss a little bit high, and it really doesn't matter. But over the middle of the field, closer throws, so nice to have a security blanket with a great tight end.
Motion from the offense. From the gun, they'll give it on the inside. Brought down at the 47, but not before he ripped off 15. The offense will put it in play from the 47 on 1st and 10. The give to the single back. They bring him down, and he's going to lose a yard on that one. Lost one on that last one. It's 2nd and 11. Back to pass. It's Beck. They're trying to get to him. It's complete to the left. He's run out of bounds, but not before turning in a big pickup and moving the sticks for a first down. He's looking to throw it. Fires into traffic, picked off. He was trying to get that return going. Instead, he'll hand it to his offense at the 38.
All right, good news. The game just got started. There's still a lot of football left to play. The bad news is, though, you've already now turned it over and handed the defense an interception. Quarterback's going to have to be more dialed in with his decision-making in this game.
Here comes the offense on 1st down. He wants to throw. Dances away from the heat. They pick up half of it. It'll be 2nd and 5. He's looking to throw. And the pressure gets to him. Down goes the quarterback.
That defender is a matchup nightmare for any offensive lineman to block. He's got athleticism. He's got length. He's got flexibility. He put it all on display on that sack.
Third down conversions are a huge stat, and this one would be a doozy if they can pull it off. From the gun, wants to pass. Grabbed in the middle. It's Washington. And he's not going to make it. The defense denying him the first down. And the Bears will punt it away on 4th down. First time we've seen their punt team this afternoon. Fair catch called for and made. Iowa State sending the offense back out. Boy, they hope this next drive is more productive after throwing a pick last time, Jesse.
Yeah, and the coaches did a good job on the sideline there, just talking to the young quarterback and making sure he's able to turn the page, calm him down, to go out and refocus this drive.
Yeah, and some people do that better than others, but you got to show some trust in him, maybe get the ground game going, help around him a little bit with this system.
And runs like that are like body blows in a boxing match. 4, 5, 6-yard gains early turn into 20, 30, 40-yard gains later. They really wear down defenses, and they test their physicality.
And the explosive play, and they're on the move all the way to the 44.
What a beautiful throw and catch on this play, and I love the job the receiver did tracking the ball in the air. Nice job of locating the throw and then hauling it in.
And the Cyclones have it with a 1st and 10. Looking for a crease, it's Hansen. Just a solid stop by this sophomore. After picking up a couple at 2nd and 8. They'll run it out of the shotgun. And just wedges it ahead a bit before he's brought down. This feels like 4-down territory, 3rd and short from the 40. Wants to throw, it's Beck. Finds his big tight end. They'll pick up enough yardage for the 1st down. They've got it at the 30. The Cyclones are rolling down the field. Off the play fake on 1st down to throw. How about that play to get a hand in there and force the incompletion? Line getting set on 2nd down. Give to the running back.
This defense really is on their heels. They've been on the field now for a long time on this drive, and they're just getting pushed around at the point of attack up front like we saw in that last play.
And I think they'll give him 2 on that one, 2nd and 8 coming up. And this will be the 9th play of the drive. He's going to pass on 2nd down. And the completion to the sideline, a solid pickup, but not enough for the 1st down. Really need to pick up this conversion and avoid having to settle for the field goal. Off the play fake. Unleashes to the end zone. And it's caught! Touchdown, Iowa State! Well, they started with horrible field position, but ended with perfect field position in the middle of the end zone.
It all comes down to execution, Reese. You've got to have guys going out and doing their jobs. You saw the offensive line up front. They were physical. Skilled players made it happen with the ball in their hands, and the quarterback really showed command on that last drive.
They'll try to add another to their lead. And the extra point is good, and it's 7-0. So a drive there of 85 yards, and they finish it off by connecting from 10 yards out. Lining up to cover the kick after that touchdown drive. Looking for an alley from inside his own 10. Not a lot of space to be found. Good hustle by the coverage team, and they stop him at the 21. Baylor has it back, and here comes the Bear offense. Here's the handoff. They bring him down, and he's going to lose a yard on that one. Didn't get much done on that first play of the drive. It's 2nd and 11. They'll keep it on the ground. Not much there. Picks up a couple to the 22. They line up with some serious work to do if they want to convert this one. They'll try to pop the draw. They stop him after a short game. Probably just wanted to mitigate the losses with 4th down coming. The Bears line up to punt it away. This will be the 2nd time they've had to kick it away. He gets a block. He couldn't find much running room there. Didn't get a lot of blocking, and he'll step out of bounds. Good field position here as they start this drive from their 43. Out of the shotgun, they go to the ground. At the 45 on his way. Gets it all the way down to the 39-yard line. It'll be a 1st down. Use the play fake. Now to throw. Complete downfield. And they'll finally bring him down after he rips off a huge play. From the 17-yard line, threatening to score on 1st and 10. On the run, it's Hansen. Defense there to stop him after a pickup of 2 down to the 15. Picked up 2 yards on that last one. They need 8 on 2nd down. They'll run it. He is going nowhere. Stop at the line of scrimmage. If they can convert here, that type of play can really give you a shot of momentum. On 3rd down, he'll try to pick it up through the air. Reels it in the end zone. Touchdown, Cyclones! to tack one more onto that lead. And the extra point pushes the lead to 14. A very efficient 5-play scoring drive. And they close the deal with a 16-yard throw for the touchdown. From inside the 15, here's the return. Just never had a chance to shake loose, and he'll be brought down at the 24. Here comes the Baylor offense back onto the field. To say this has been a slow start is a bit of an understatement, and they really need to get it going here, Jesse.
That's right. The opponent, they're firing on all cylinders right out of the gate. Offensively, for this unit, they've been slow and struggling. They need an explosive play to wake themselves up.
Yeah, and it's just the first quarter, so it's not the end of the world. You've seen slow starts, but you got to continue to pick and pick and pick until you find that play or that scheme that you can use against this defense.
Leaves it with the running back. And this one will be stopped for no gain. They got nothing on the last play. It's 2nd and 10. Looking for a man. It's Finn. Makes the grab. Really confident throw and catch there. Big pickup, and they have a first down. And the Bears are on the move. Quick handoff. Able to scrounge 3 yards out of that one somehow. It's 2nd and 7. Kept it on the ground on first down. Now back to the line. The option look. He'll pitch it. Able to squeeze out a couple on the play. It's down at the 35. 3rd and short here from the 35. Might take a shot here if this is 4-down territory. Trying to make that rush think on the draw play here. He's got enough for the first down. They'll spot him at the 24-yard line. The Bears come to the line with a fresh set of downs. Throws to the wideout. Can't hang on, and he'll tell you he really should have made that catch, and he had an opportunity right in the middle. It'll be 2nd down. He's looking to throw. Makes the grab. It's Hawkins. Nice pitch and catch there, and they'll have enough for the first down. And the Bears are threatening in the red zone. From the shotgun, the inside give. We'll give him a couple on that one. 2nd and 8 coming up. It'll be 2nd down, and remember, they can pick up a first without scoring. On 2nd down, he'll let it fly. Makes the catch. Good throw and catch. Takes it down to the 5 as the offense tries to cash in. Boy, they'd love to pick up this conversion and go to work with a 1st and goal. Going for 6. It's incomplete. He was shooting for the end zone right there. And they decide to trot out the kicker. From the left hash, this one shouldn't be too much trouble. It is perfect. So after the made field goal, they'll kick it away and rely on their defense. Here's the return from inside his 10. Able to find enough room to get it out across the 25. He's brought down at the 26. Iowa State has the ball back. The Cyclones ready to go on offense. Getting some heat. Pulls it in. It's Jackson. He's brought down quickly. Minimal gain there. Still a bit short of the first down. Still some work to do after that last completion at 2nd down. Finds the tight end. He's got it out to the 37 after gaining 5. They've got it at the 37. It's 1st and 10. Use the play fake. Now to throw. Looking to the big tight end. Tremendous awareness along the sideline and the ability to get the foot down for the big pickup. He'll do it himself. Nice, solid form tackle from this sophomore. Went to the running game on 1st down, now 2nd down. He'll pull it on the read. And he has a solid gain before the defense bottles him up. 3rd and short, coming from the 34. You wonder if this is 4-down territory. Pulls it on the bootleg fake. Didn't have anything working and just had to throw it away on 3rd down. Now on 4th down, they'll settle for a field goal try. Looks as if this will be a 51-yard attempt. Oh, that one will leave a mark. No good. After the miss, still an 11-point game, guys. Baylor has it back, and here comes the Bear offense. It's always great to get points on a drive, but it would behoove them to try to get a touchdown this time around, Palmer.
They may have to get out of their comfort zone.
He'll loft one deep down the left side. And the DB right with him to knock it away. That incompletion leads to 2nd down and 10. Scanning the field, it's Finn. Pressure coming. And the quarterback is snowed under.
I think if you're the quarterback moving forward, you need to start thinking about hot routes to your tight ends and to your running backs because of this outside linebacker. He's a guy that has shown the knack to get after the QB. When he comes blitzing, you need to have an outlet throw in your back pocket.
As they get set to snap it, time winding down here in the quarter. On 3rd and long, no secret what he needs here. Grab behind the line. It's Cameron. They make the stop, and that's how the first quarter will end. That's the end of the period, and Iowa State has the lead. Really strong performance so far to be able to build a lead here in the first period as we look at the stats. Just about ready to get things started here in the second. We'll see if they continue to flex that muscle. 4th down, and the punt team sends it the other way. Wants to return it. Strikes the blow. He's brought down, but a really solid effort to pick up every bit of yardage he could on the punt return. Off the play fake on 1st down to throw. Looking down the middle. It's caught downfield. They'll get him down, but not before he crosses the 50. He's down to the 49. The offense lining up for a 1st down play. They'll run it from the gun. And he won't quite get there, but boy, after that pickup, just a few inches to go for the first. An array of possibilities here. Just feeds the running back. Dragged down to the turf, but not before getting the 1st down.
Awesome job. Run the football, right? It's really basic. Go to those plays you know can get you 1st downs, get you some extra set of downs, then you can go make big plays.
And the Cyclones will snap it on 1st and 10. Looking for a physical attack from the gun. He's knocked down in the backfield. He'll lose a couple. And now on 2nd down for this offense. They'll switch it up here and look to throw. Fires to the big fella. And that was some kind of collision between a couple of big bodies there, and he stopped from getting the 1st down. Looking to pass. It's Beck. Quickly out to the tight end. And they'll finally get him down after a terrific pickup. Just inside the red zone. 1st and 10 from the 19. They're threatening to score, and they'll throw it. It's complete. They'll get it down to the 8-yard line on that throw and catch, and the defense is backed up against the wall. Makes the grab on the left. And he'll haul it in and take it to the end zone. Touchdown, Iowa State!
And you gotta love the creativity with the tight ends nowadays. They can do so many different things. He does a good job. He slips behind the defense. Defense doesn't know where he went. And what does he do? He gets in for 6.
Lining up to add another. And with the extra point, they're on top by 18. So the touchdown drive goes 63 yards. And they finish things off with an 8-yard toss for the score. From inside his own 10, let's see what he gets. Just never had a chance to shake loose, and he'll be brought down at the 24. Here comes the Baylor offense back onto the field. This is hardly the start they dreamed of, down 21-3. But get a touchdown here, and you feel like you're back in it, Jesse.
Yeah, and it's frustrating for this offense as well because they've got the horses. They've got playmakers to light this scoreboard up, much more than the 3 points we're seeing here. I think you just got to stay true to yourself, do you, David, and know that the points are going to come.
Well, it's also frustrating when the defense is giving up points almost every single possession. So they need to score here and take this down and have a good drive, and then the defense needs to pull their weight a little bit too.
Picks up the first down and gets down to avoid contact.
Nice job. Nice way to end that play for the QB. He does a really good job scrambling, getting the first down, and getting down. Because defensively, I'm trying to get a lick. Anytime I can hit the quarterback, that is a win.
Got stuffed on first down. It's 2nd and 10. Dropping back, it's Finn. He's got his man. And a good job in coverage there as they stop it after just a few. The Bears want to pick up the tempo. Moving the running back, trying to get the D to tip its hand. Unloads to the wideout. Wide open downfield. Oh, what a big play for this offense as they get it to the 33-yard line.
Wow, and what a great job by that quarterback, finding his open receiver on 3rd down. You know, guys, one of the most telling stats at the end of the game is 3rd down conversion percentage. If you're a great 3rd down team, it's invaluable to your offensive success, and that's why teams drill 3rd down so much in practice.
Leaves it with the back. Knocked down at the 29 after a pickup of 4. They've been very good at moving the chains on 3rd down. 2 for 2 on this drive. This time they need 6. From the gun, wants to pass. Makes the grab over the middle. And the defense makes the immediate tackle, but he has enough for the first down. From the shotgun, they'll run it. And he is just engulfed at the line by this giant defensive tackle. They got nothing on the last play. It's 2nd and 10. He's looking to throw. Using the quick game. And the defense settled in to stop that one for a short gain. Line is set on 3rd down. From the gun, wants to pass. Catch in the middle, it's Hawkins. He gets it oh so close to the first down marker, but I think he's going to be a touch short. On 4th down, they'll pass for it. And they get to him and sack the quarterback, and they'll stop the drive on down.
Well, I love the play call by the defense there on 4th down. They were expecting pass. They didn't decide to just lay back and play zone coverage. They were going to dial up the pressure. They bring the blitz, and they just overwhelm the offensive line and anyone else trying to protect that quarterback. He had no shot.
Iowa State sending the offense back out. They unleashed an aerial assault last time that took them right to the end zone, David.
So, Reese, with that drive, I think you've accomplished something you wanted to accomplish. Make this defense think. You put them back on their heels. Now, shoot, Palmer, you might be able to slip a few runs in on this drive to really jack them up.
Yeah, I like that idea, but I also like the fact that speed kills, and they've got it at the receiver position. So if you've got one-on-one matchups, man, take advantage.
And that is good versatility there, and a big hit from the backer in pass coverage. To the air, it's Beck. Going over the top. It's complete. A huge pickup. The defense got caught that time, and they finally get him on the ground at the 41.
Man, this offense is so dangerous, Reese. They've got dudes all over the field that can make plays. There's a big gainer in the pass game.
You get a chunk of yards like that, now the defense is really on its heels. The Cyclones have it with a 1st and 10. Give to the back. He works his way inside the 30 down to the 29 and picks up a first down. And the Cyclones are moving quickly down the field. Off-play action on first down. Pocket starts to collapse. Just tried to drop a little floater in there, and it's incomplete. Here they come to try it again on 2nd and 10 from the 29. Misfired on the last play. They'll go back to the air. Caught over the middle. It's Higgins. Excellent job working through the air. They're finding a hole in that defense and picking up a first down. The magic bean is spinning out of control. Already over 200 yards in the first half.
Yeah, they're being aggressive offensively, throwing the football, trying to take advantage of this defense on the back end. They've got their quarterback right now in a groove.
Receiver wasn't ready for the throw, incomplete. 2nd down coming up on this red zone opportunity. Off the bootleg, wants to throw it. Fires to the middle. Into the house. Touchdown, Cyclone!
And how about that? His 2nd receiving touchdown of the ball game. Find ways to get your athletes the ball. They'll do the rest. That's number 2. They better start playing some better defense, or number 3 is coming soon.
They'll try to add another to their lead. And the extra point gives them a 28-3 lead. So it's an 80-yard drive, and they finish it by firing one in from the 13 for the score. He'll bring it out from inside his own 10. He was looking for more running room, but none to be found as he stopped at the 23. Baylor has it back, and here comes the Bear offense. Trying to start the drive with a pass. Caught in the backfield. It's Presley. After the pickup of 9, it's 2nd and 1. He'll keep it himself. He locked up and held on to bring him down. It'll be 3rd and short from their own 33. Pulls and fired complete. And they'll move the chains and get it to the 47-yard line. A first down for the offense. Quarterback on the keeper. They bring him down, and he's going to lose a yard on that one. Lost 1 on that last one. It's 2nd and 11. Handoff from the gun. They bring him down, and he's going to lose a yard on that one. The D thinking bring some heat on 3rd and long from the 44. Looking to throw, it's Finn. Makes his connection. And Shore tackling there to keep him from getting to the first down marker. And the Bears will punt this one away. 4th time tonight we've seen this guy come on to punt. And the punt hits at the 8 and goes into the end zone for the touchback. Iowa State has the ball back. The Cyclones ready to go on offense. Trying to find his man on first down. Finds a soft spot in the middle. Now they've got even more breathing room out to the 31 and a fresh set of downs. Coming out on first down with the play fake. Finds his man. As we reach the 2-minute warning, they'll need to try to get a stop to keep this thing from getting out of hand. He's back to throw on 2nd down. He lofts it high and deep down the left side. And it's incomplete, going for the massive explosive play instead. They're looking at a 3rd down. The aerial assault continues. He's got it down the left. The expressway is wide open. And the defense couldn't corral him, and he took it all the way. Touchdown, Iowa State.
Quarterback quarterback's abilities to read the field is huge. And also the anticipation, the timing. To be able to throw the football, Jesse, and hit a guy in stride so he can get run after the catch and get in the end zone, that was a nice job by the quarterback.
Yeah, it's critical, David. Listen, a lot of times touchdown passes aren't thrown into the end zone. You've got to read the coverage, hit the open guy, and let him do the rest.
PAT unit on the field. And with the extra point, the lead is even bigger. Quick work on that scoring drive, just 4 plays. And they finish with a huge play in the passing game, covering 66 yards to the end zone. From inside his own 10, he'll try to help out their field position. And the coverage team able to wrestle him down. Here comes the Baylor offense back onto the field. Boy, they've been caught in a buzzsaw here in the first half, but maybe a chance to carry some momentum into the break here.
It all comes down to this drive right here, Reese. Obviously, this offense hasn't had everything go right for them in the first half, but here's an opportunity, David, to execute some plays, put some throws together, and generate some points.
And you're right, Jesse, and this offense needs to start now. Like, we got to get some points on the board, create some momentum, and continue it, because you've dug yourself a significant hole.
Dropping back, it's Finn. Get it out on the screen. And that one looked great on the grease board, but when they blow it up like that, the defense is going to win every time. The Bears decide to punt it away. He'll take it on the return. The coverage team was down there to corral him. They made the stop, and they'll mark it at the 39. Offense set on first down. Looking to move it through the air. Going up top. And the deep shot is complete inside the 35-yard line.
Well, it didn't take long for this guy to leave his impact in the game, guys. With that catch, this guy's already over 100 yards in the game, and we're not even done the first half.
With the first down, they'll put it in play from the 33. He's going to pass. Fires to the wideout. Just masterful working that sideline and getting the toe down for the catch.
That's what's so scary about this offense. They've got guys in the perimeter that can change the game in one single play, and you saw it right there. Too much speed on the perimeter to create that explosive play.
This offense has been running up and down the field, and here they are, first and goal, a chance to tack on another one before halftime. Makes the grab. Oh, and he thought he might be able to wiggle his way into the end zone, but they knock him down at the 3. They move the tight end all over. They'll try to blast their way in. He's got it down to the 1-yard line right on the doorstep of Pater. Timeout called by the offense, and now they just have 1 remaining in the half. Trying to get it done with the run here on 3rd and goal. They bring him down, and he's going to lose a yard on that one. Quick timeout call by the offense after the play. So they'll send out the field goal unit. And this ought to be a chip shot from about 20 yards out. It's good. Easy call for the refs. And they just tack on a little more to this gargantuan lead. That late-in-the-half field goal always gives you a little boost going to the locker room, and they'll need to finish off these final few seconds and not allow them to answer. From inside his own 15, let's see how far he can get. And the coverage team gets the returner on the ground. The give on the inside. He showed it all there, a little elusiveness, a little power, and he's got the first down. We've got a timeout in the waning seconds of the half. Maybe a chance to get off a couple more plays. Going up top on first down. That's the kind of protection you dream about as he fires left. Pass is incomplete, and half comes to a close on that play. That's the end of the second quarter. That means it's time to join Kevin in our halftime update.
Reese, talk about drawing a plum assignment. A first half spent in paradise, and in many ways this Hawaii Bowl has lived up to expectations. And we'd be remiss if we didn't start this halftime report by acknowledging the sparkling play of this tight end. The guy's like an aircraft carrier out there as a blocker. And then when he releases and shows off that speed and route running, he's almost unguardable. Gotta believe he won't be able to go anywhere in this second half without someone attached to his hip. With that said, let's send it back to Reese and the guys for the conclusion of the Hawaii Bowl.
Baylor has it back, and here comes the Bear offense. They'll throw it on first down. Quickly complete. And good coverage by the defense, just a short gain. And here comes the offense on second down. That's reeled in. It's Hawkins. He's brought down, solid pickup, but a little bit short of the first down. It's third down from their own 34 as they try to keep the drive moving. They'll try to bully their way for the first. Brought to the ground, but not before getting enough for the first down. And the Bears come to the line with a new set of downs. Might as well give it to him again. Nowhere to run on that one. He loses 4 on the carry. Couldn't get him blocked on that last one. Now it's 2nd and 14. Looking to throw, it's Finn. Firing to the right, complete. And a good job of coverage by that defense, just a short pickup. Some third down conversions tougher than others. This one, a long one on third down from the 43. He's going to throw deep right side. And the DB forcing the incomplete pass with the deflection. The Bears send out the punt unit. And these guys have been busy. 6th punt of the day. You'd think they would have had a good chance to down that one deep, but the bounce carries it into the end zone for the touchback. Looking to go up top on first down. Finds his tight end. Really good concept there to get things going and use the tight end early.
Yeah, I mean, just such a great job on first down, setting up an easier second down. Understanding I don't always have to push the ball down the field, but see the tight end, make the throw. No, it's not a big gain, but makes life really easy on me on second down.
Brought down to the ground, but he has enough for the first down. And they'll line up from the 31 on first down. Right back to the well. Pretty good job of running to get 2 there to the 32. After picking up a couple, it's 2nd and 8. The give out of the gun. And he's brought down after a nice gain.
And that's another productive run. This offense has had a bunch of them today, and the running back, I think this lead was built on this guy. He's done a great job all game long, setting the tone, and I think that's why this offense has been successful.
The Cyclones are flying down the field. They'll run it from the gun. Not much working there. It'll be 2nd and 9. Went to the running game on first down. Now here they come again. They're trying to slow that rush down with the draw. He's dropped behind the line of scrimmage. That'll be a loss of 3. Ball is at the 41 as this defense tries to force the punt on 3rd and long. Using the back as a receiver on the screen. They play that screen nicely. He tried to find his way to the marker, but it'll be 4th down. And the Cyclones will call on their punt team. That thing was down for a while, but the big bounce carried it into the end zone, and it'll be a touchback. Here comes the Baylor offense back onto the field. From the gun, the running back has it. Not much there. Picks up a couple to the 22. Picked up 2 yards on that last one. They need 8 on 2nd down. They go right back to it. Maybe picked up a couple. He's down at the 24. Lining up to convert 3rd down. To the air. It's Finn. Gets it out fast. And they'll get it to the 39-yard line, and they'll move the chains. Let's see if they can put the defense on its heels on 1st and 10. The give to the back. Just a solid stop by this sophomore. Got 3 on first down at 2nd and 7. From the gun, they'll try to impose their will. And a good, solid pickup before the defense cuts him down. 3rd and short now. They snap it from their own 46. They'll put the tight end in motion. On 3rd and short, trying to impose their will and move the chains. And the Bears brought to the ground, but not before picking up the first. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. The throw to the outside is complete. Didn't pick up a lot there, moved it forward just a few. Offense about to reel off its 7th play of the drive. He wants to pass it on 2nd down. Tight end finds a soft spot. Really nice job there by both guys to throw and the catch to work that defense and get the first down. He's looking to throw it. Got it in the middle. It's Hawkins. Brought down at the 21-yard line, a 15-yard pickup, and they are in prime position to get points now. Looking to throw it again. Just too much mustard on that one. Can't miss the target that badly. And the incompletion brings up a 2nd down for this offense. The give to the running back from the shotgun. And he's knocked down, but there's also laundry on the field. We'll see what the officials have called. Just an obvious holding call there, and one that just kills an offense's momentum. Looking for a man. It's Finn. Got his man on the right.
Well, I know the tight end did some good things after the catch, but got to give the quarterback credit to the location of the throw. Because he put it out in front of his big man, he was able to make the catch and accelerate, creating some distance there between him and the defense.
They get him stopped at the 5-yard line, but it will be 1st and goal from there. Defense is backed up. Shadow of the goalpost, trying to defend their own end zone. Got out of trouble and throws. Touchdown, Baylor! And they made it to the house when they found that 6 points waiting on them.
This tight end is such a weapon when you get down in this area of the field. Beautiful job on that touchdown catch.
Ready to try the point after. And it's perfect. Precise, relentless execution on that 13-play scoring drive. And the score comes on a 5-yard touchdown pass. From inside the 10, here he comes. Really disciplined job by the coverage unit to get down there and make the stop at the 19. Iowa State sending the offense back out. Off the play fake on 1st down. Got it in the middle, it's Jackson. And the tackle is made, but not before that completion gets them 30+. A big gain there as they did a tremendous job working the middle of the field.
Yeah, and if you're going to complete that throw, Reese, quarterbacks got to play with anticipation. You've got to get it out of your hands early and give your receiver an opportunity before the defense gets to the ball.
Power football with the run. And he'll pick up 1. It brings up 2nd and 9. Tried to pound it on 1st down, now back to the line. From the shotgun now, here's an inside give. Got room at the 35. And he'll pick up the 1st down after a tough run there.
Well, on offense, you've got to love the way your offensive line is playing in this game. They're getting tremendous movement up front, climbing into 2nd level, and really giving these backs and ball carriers a lot of room to run all game long.
The Cyclones will line it up on 1st and 10. They're going to ride this running back. After picking up a couple at 2nd and 8. Off play action. Throws to the wideout. A strike downfield. He stopped just short of the goal line at the 1. An explosive play has him set up.
When you're a QB and you have enough time to take out a sandwich and finish the sandwich before you have to make a pass down the field, that's a good day at the office.
And the Cyclones trying to get a touchdown on 1st and goal. They'll try to get it in with the run. He's knocked down in the backfield. He'll lose a couple. After getting knocked back, it's 2nd and goal from the 4. To the ground with the back. Touchdown, Cyclones! And the pummeling has started. And at this point, they're just rubbing their noses in it.
There's nothing positive to be able to take away from this. You got beat down, you move on to the next game, start working on the next opponent. This one's over.
Lining up to tack one more onto that lead. And the extra point just tacks a little bit more onto this huge lead. They put together an 81-yard drive, and they finished it off with the score from the 4. From inside the 10-yard line, he'll bring it back. He was hoping for something a little more dynamic, that they get him on the ground at the 20. Baylor has it back, and here comes the Bear offense. There's certainly still a hill to climb, but they've got to make sure these drives pay off. Got a touchdown last time. Can they back it up here?
Well, and it's amazing in a football game how sometimes they'll surprise you with what you do. Once you get settled and you realize what's going on, now I'm comfortable with it. Jesse, this offense looked comfortable on its last drive.
They sure did. It looked like they started to find some momentum. So now it's on this defense to stop that, all right? You're a little bit upset based on what just happened the previous drive. You've got to bow up again and go back to what was working earlier in this game.
They get him down at the 49, but not before he picks up 15. It'll be a 1st down from the 49-yard line. He wants to throw. Can't hold on. He had it right down the middle, and he flat dropped it. 2nd down coming up. He'll do it himself. Nowhere to run on that one. He loses 4 on the carry. Now trying to keep this drive alive on 3rd and long from the 45. He puts a lot of air under it down the sideline. Fires the pass. Intercepted. Couldn't find much breathing room to return it, but the interception has this offense in business at the 27. Line gets set, 1st down. Use the play fake, now to throw. He's got his man. Really good job to pick up a chunk of yardage and get it out to the 39-yard line. They've got a 1st and 10 as we're inside a minute to play here in the 3rd. He's dropped behind the line of scrimmage. That'll be a loss of 3. Last play was a near disaster, now dealing with 2nd and 13. Looking to throw, it's Beck. Just a short pass to the tight end. And the big fella couldn't elude the quarterback, who makes a sure tackle. 3rd and short now. They snap it from their own 46. From the gun, wants to pass. Quickly to the tight end. Found enough room to get it into enemy territory. They're down at the 43-yard line. As they get set to snap it, just about to reach the end of the quarter. And a good, solid pickup there before the defense knocks him down.
At the 36-yard line.
That's the end of the period, and Iowa State has the lead. Well, guys, so far, this has been a massive beatdown, and it would appear the biggest challenge is what kind of records can they set as we have a look at the 3rd quarter stats. So will the beatdown continue, or is this a comeback for the ages in store? We'll see as we start the 4th. From the gun, running back gets to give. The Cyclones get enough for the first down. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. Looking for room, it's Hansen. He's knocked down in the backfield, he'll lose a couple. Offense walks to the line for play number 7 of the drive. He'll pull it on the read. A strong tackle and wrap up from the junior. Now facing a 3rd and long. From the gun, running back on the move. Just outside the red zone as they pick up the first down. They'll spot it at the 22. And the Cyclones come to the line with a fresh set of downs. Wants to throw on first down off the play fake. Touchdown, Iowa State! And the stomping has commenced.
Points, and more points. This offense has had their way. They just keep their foot on the gas, keep putting up points, keep putting up touchdowns. And you know what? This is one of those stats days. You look back and you're like, that guy had 12 touchdowns on the year. Well, 4 or 5 of them might have been in this game.
They'll try to tack one more on their score. And with the extra point, they push the lead out a little further. About to kick it away after scoring the touchdown.
Iowa State, 52. Baylor, 10.
From inside the 15, chance for a good return. Needed just a little more help to turn that into a big return. They'll mark him down at the 29. Here comes the Baylor offense back onto the field. After that last pick, David, they really need to take care of the ball this time.
No doubt. And Palmer, I want to know what Spurrier said to you on the sideline after a pick.
Do that again, and you'll be right here beside me for the rest of the game. You got to go out. You got to call your plays. And I hope this coaching staff isn't going to be afraid to throw it this round.
Excellent coverage and good use of the hands to knock it away. It'll take some work to get to the sticks. It's 3rd and long from the 30. Back to throw, it's Finn. And they couldn't hold off the heat, and he goes down with a sack.
And the sack, and this offense has just struggled. They haven't done anything right, and they got a full quarter to go. Like, they got to find something in this next quarter to hang their hat on, something to leave with some positive vibes.
The Bears will try to pin them back with the punt. Doesn't say much for your drive when you're looking forward to the punt. Not going to risk a return here. He'll make the fair catch. Iowa State has the ball back. The Cyclones ready to go on offense. This has been exactly the way you draw things up, David. The offense has really been moving the football.
And it's been great execution. They've done exactly what they wanted to do. Build the lead. Now Palmer's a different animal. Now you got to protect it.
You can tell they were paying attention in practice this week in the film room because they have gone out, everybody right now on the same page.
Pretty good effort on that one to work his way up to the 42. Ball is at the 42-yard line, close to 4-down territory. Here's 3rd and short. Quick strike complete. They get him on the ground after he gets enough to move the sticks. Here comes the offense on 1st and 10 from the 47. Gonna run it. It's Hansen. And a decent gain there before the defense makes the stop. After the productive first down play, it's 2nd and 6. Out of the gun to give to the back. And they'll wrestle him to the ground after a short gain. They'll snap it from the 48 on 3rd and short. Trying play action. Fires to the middle. And they fail to hook up on 3rd down. The Cyclones will send out the punt unit. This will be the 2nd time they've had to kick it away. No return possible on this one. It goes out of bounds, and they'll mark it right around the 30-yard line. Baylor has it back, and here comes the Bear offense. The last time we saw this offense, we had to look quick. It was a 3-and-out, Jesse.
They just had no rhythm in that last drive. So someone's going to have to step up and make a play, David, and get this thing going.
Yeah, let's find some juice. Find your guy. Find those plays that you know you can run inside out, forward, backwards. Get some first downs. Get some positive momentum.
It's 3rd down from their own 34 as they try to keep the drive moving. To the air. It's Finn. Fires to the right. All kinds of room to throw that one in there. And they don't drag him down until he gets all the way to the 46-yard line. Comes out throwing on first down. Looking left. It's caught. Defense was right there, but they couldn't stop him from making the catch, and he's got it to the 30. Off the play fake on first down, wants to throw. He's going to run it. He's going to be able to pick up a few yards before the slide. Now on second down. He's looking to throw. Got it behind the line. It's Presley. And good blocking in space out there to give him enough room to pick up the first down. And the Bears come to the line with a new set of downs. They'll throw it from the red zone. And he's got it! Touchdown, Bears!
And this has been a rough day for this offense, and finally, some good things to happen. Build some momentum maybe for the future. You know, that's the way that coaches spin it when you're getting beat up and you're getting destroyed. Like, let's find something for the future. Let's keep fighting. Let's keep working. This team's done that, put some points on the board, so it's not all bad.
He'll try to tack on one more. And it's up and good. They march 72 yards, and the finisher, an 18-yard touchdown throw.
52, Baylor, 17.
Looking for an alley from inside his own 10. He was hoping for something a little more dynamic, but they get him on the ground at the 20. Iowa State sending the offense back out. Gonna run it. It's Hansen. Into the pile, maybe got one. He stopped at the 21. Didn't get much on first down. It's 2nd and 9. They'll run it. They want to take their time here. He's knocked down in the backfield. He'll lose a couple. You make up the game plan and not a lot on the play sheet for this. 3rd and long from inside their own 20. To the air. It's Beck. Trying to get to him. And the sack all the way back at the 5. And the offense sprung a big-time leak, and the quarterback went down.
And when you're throwing the football, you're trying to stop the best athletes in the world from getting to your quarterback. They're going to get there. They're pinning their ears back, get to the QB, get the sack.
And the Cyclones will line up to punt it away. 3 and out, they got stuck in reverse. They hope the punt can bail them out. We've reached the 2-minute warning, and this offense is that much closer to salting away a victory. So from his own end zone, the punt is away. He'll bring it back. It's Cameron. And the punt team able to smack him to the ground. Here comes the Baylor offense back onto the field. This one has pretty much been a bludgeoning, but they'll try to finish with something positive late.
Well, they ran into a buzzsaw today, and I don't think it would matter what type of X's and O's they're out there executing, David. Jimmy's and the Joes, they're just not as good as the opponent.
And as an athlete, it sometimes hits you in the face and it stinks, but you're not good enough. And today they were not good enough. And I'm going to do the best I can to try to flush this down the toilet, not remember it, forget it, move on for the next game. Maybe it's something right here I can create positive that carries over to practice and maybe next week.
And he'll step out of bounds after a very productive play. 3rd down play from the gun. Fires into the end zone. Ball in the air, intercepted!
Nice job by this defense. That might be the exclamation point. 4th quarter, I got a lead. You bring on the nickel defense. You know they're passing the football for plays just like that to make the INT and almost put this one away.
Iowa State has the ball back. The Cyclones ready to go on offense. What a feeling this has to be, David, in complete control and headed toward victory formation.
Yeah, no stress, under a couple minutes left in the ball game, well in hand. These are the ones, Jesse, you like to just run the clock, take a knee, whatever you want.
No doubt. They're going to love watching this game film, too. There's just so many positives to take away from this, and this is the kind of performance today that is really going to help this offense's confidence.
They'll line up for a 2nd down play.